Hi there. Welcome to Wishes and Raves. Are you here for our Halloween on the High Seas special? Well, in that case, I like to call us Wishes and Wicked Waves. Now, you picked the perfect time to sail. Have you been on a Disney cruise before? Oh, this is my absolute favorite. I'm so excited to work with you. I actually do have some time right now. If you like, we could get you booked as soon as today. We can go through the entire itinerary and make sure that you are not missing one Halloween special. How does that sound? Perfect. Well, first I'm just going to get some of your general details, okay? Can I get your full name? With a K. Perfect. And you said this is your first Disney cruise? Do you have a My Disney Experience account? Have you been to any of the other parks? Perfect. So then it should automatically pull up. Do you know what email that was under? Gmail. Perfect. Yes, I see you here. Will you be traveling alone? With your partner? Okay. And are they linked under your Disney Experience, or would you like me to go ahead and link them now? No, I'm happy to do that. Absolutely. You just need to give me their first and last name. Okay. And the email that they would use. That's okay. We all have embarrassing AIMs. No, I actually still use one of my AIM accounts for my junk mail. So I totally get it. Okay. Can we see what dates work for you? Are you pretty much open? Do you have specific days that work better, like a Monday through Friday or like a Thursday through Tuesday? What are we feeling? Open? Okay. Absolutely. Do you have a preference on what ship? We do have 2 separate ships that do the Halloween of the High Seas sailings. It's the Disney Wish and the Disney Fantasy this year. Both do go to the Bahamas and our private island, Castaway Cay. They're wonderful. The Wish is a little bit newer, so if you're okay with spending just a little bit more, I would recommend that one. Okay. So we're gonna look into the Disney Wish. Perfect ship for a little Halloween magic on the high seas. Okay, we do have a couple dates that are open. We could have you sailing on October 21st and getting off on October 26th. And the other option is actually September 16th through the 22nd. You like the October one? Absolutely. Go ahead and put that in here. Okay. Sailing Disney Wish for October. Perfect. Okay, let's talk staterooms. We've got cozy veranda rooms with ocean views. You can get them with balconies, or if you're wanting to be a little bit more cost conscious, we could do an inside stateroom. The inside cabins do have a porthole, so you can still see out. A couple little ghosts or something could pop in. Just a few little surprises. Do you have a preference? Okay, the veranda. Absolutely. If this is your first one, I think we go all out, right? Okay. I'm definitely getting more of your vibe. I feel it. I feel like you kind of match with me. We don't get to go out that often, so then when we do, we splurge. I thought Okay, let's talk about onboard activities and excursions. So, you did pick a 5-day cruise. So, it's going to have 2 days at sea and 2 port days, and then you're like onboarding, offboarding. So, it's really like 4 full days. Okay, so for days at sea, there are specific Halloween events that are happening that we can look into. Oh, the pumpkin tree lighting. It's a ceremony, an absolute must. Are you a Hocus Pocus fan? Duh, of course. How could you not be? I knew I liked you. I knew it. You may get a surprise visit from Minnie as Winnie. Oh. Okay, so that's a must. And I'll also go ahead and reserve a spot for you at Mickey's Masquerade Party. It is a costume party. You do not have to, but it is encouraged, and I think really fun. Especially if you're going with your partner, you could do something themed. One of the themes that I did on my last Halloween in the High Seas was I was Exercise Barbie from Toy Story, and my husband was Ken in like the blue leopard. Yeah, it was actually fabulous because it was right around when the Barbie movie came out, so Barbie was relevant, but then it had like a Disney twist. If you want, I can help you brainstorm costumes, but I feel like you'll be fine. Yeah, okay. What about trick-or-treating around the ship? How do we feel about that? It is for everybody, not just little ones, and Disney does a great job at not being stingy with their candy. Yeah, you know, you pay for like some of those extra events, and like all you're getting is like Whoppers. Yeah, that's not Disney. They give you like a full thing of M&Ms, like a full Snickers bar, like the good stuff. Yeah, you want me to sign you up for that as well? Of course. Okay, I went over the onboard activities for the Halloween. Let's talk about the excursions for Halloween. We do have, let me look into this here for you. Okay, I was able to pull these up for you, and there are actually three different port adventures in the Bahamas. So Castaway Key is more low key. We can rent you like a cabana or something, but we can talk about that after, once we get all our Halloween details out of the way. So let me go through them for you. So our first option is the Pirate Cove Treasure Hunt. It's a fun scavenger hunt for hidden treasures around the port area. It is led by crew in full like pirate gear. It can get, you know, a little bit rowdy, little bit rowdy with the little pirates running around, if you get my drift. Yeah, okay, next one, of course. Legends of Nassau Ghost Tour. Oh no, this one's really special. It's a guided walkthrough tour through Nassau's historic district where you'll hear local legend, pirate tales, and spooky stories from the island's past. It's family friendly, nothing too scary, just a fun way to explore the island's history with a little Halloween twist. And there's even a sweet treat at the end. A stop by a local bakery that's known for their pumpkin spice pastries. You like that one? Okay, let me give you the last option to make sure that that's what we want to go with, okay? Our third option is the Nassau chocolate tasting. It's a mix of some spooky folklore and behind-the-scenes tour of a local chocolate factory. A little bit more laid back. Perfect if you really like chocolate. Yeah, we want the Legends of Nassau Ghost Tour, of course. I'll go ahead reserve that for you and your partner. Absolutely. Okay, so we have our Halloween excursions booked. As far as regular excursions, Castaway Key usually offers the same thing, so I can just run through a couple of those with you. They do have a ray experience where you can feed and touch stingrays. If you're interested in something like that, they do have scuba gear that you can rent and swim around the island. They also have banana boats that you can take. If you're wanting something a little bit more relaxing, we do have cabanas that you can rent as well that you would get for the full day. Any of those sound good? A cabana? Yeah. No, I think that's a great choice because they also give you an included lunch and two cocktails of your choice per guest. Yeah, that sounds great. I will book that, and you're lucky that you have me because those usually book out like right away and I can pull some strings for you. Okay, let's talk about dining that's on the ship. On the Disney Wish, you'll enjoy rotational dining, okay? So because you've never been on a Disney cruise before, a lot of cruises usually have like one main like dining room. The Disney ships actually have multiple restaurants, and each restaurant has a different theme / different entertainment, and you rotate throughout the week. No, I actually really enjoy it. It's fun to like switch up your atmosphere and have something new. Okay, so we have Arendelle, a frozen dining adventure. Perfect if you love a little winter magic, even in October. There's also 1923, which is elegant, a little bit higher up, and full of classic Disney charm. And for a fun interactive experience, we have Worlds of Marvel, where superheroes might just drop by your table. Yeah, big Marvel fan? Yeah, me too. Yeah, and don't worry, Halloween themed treats and desserts will be available on the menu for the entire week. Yeah, okay, perfect. That all sounds good to you. I will go ahead. So Disney actually has 2 separate dining times, so I want to make sure that we're booking the correct one for you. Okay, so they have the early dining, which is at 5:30, or the late dining, which is at 8 p.m. Okay, the reason that they do this is because they do offer 2 shows for the like nighttime entertainment, and they put it, if you go to the early dining, you go to early dining and then you go to the show. If you go to late dining, you go to the show and then you go to late dining. And the late dining, yeah, I think that's a great plan for what I've heard so far about everything, your vibe, and yeah, definitely. After dinner, the fun continues with spectacular shows. Little spooky, but of course family friendly. Halloween magic at the Walt Disney Theater. You'll really enjoy that. No, they have each night they have a separate show. Yes, it's amazing. You'll really like it. And as I said, this one will be specific to Halloween. Yeah. They change them up each year, so I don't really have too many details on that, but they are like Broadway level entertainment. Like very, very good. I'm glad. Okay. Let's see what else they offer. Let's pull up some of the after hours parties. There is a Villains after hours dance party. A lively celebration where you can dance with your favorite Disney villains in costume. Do you have a favorite Disney villain? Ooh, Captain Hook. I like that. You don't hear of him too often, and I feel like he's a very, very good Disney villain. Yeah, absolutely. Now, I think mine is a tie. I think Maleficent is horrifying. Like, I used to run from the room, like, as a child when she would come on the TV. Like, she's so scary. And her voice is just like bone chilling, bone chilling, bone chilling, bone chilling. But then I love Ursula because she's just a classic villain queen, you know? Yeah. Well, maybe you'll get to meet them. Okay, what else do we have? Oh, yes, so each Disney cruise does offer a pirate night for Halloween on the high seas. It's called the Pirates Booty Bash. It's a Halloween-themed deck party that's full of music and pirates and like a little show. They actually do fireworks on that night from the ship. No, it's so cool. It is the only cruise ship that is allowed to shoot fireworks at sea. Yeah. So we want to do that. Absolutely. We are going to have a fun-filled adventure. Okay. Let's see what else we can look into that I can help book for you. If we're talking about more of the onboard things, of course there is childcare. Is that something that you will need? You didn't mention bringing one. Okay, so we don't need that this time. There is a spa and a gym if that is something that interests you. The spa. Yeah, I knew we went together. Okay, well, we can actually look into some of the spa offerings if you would like. I can book that here for you. The spa does fill up pretty fast this time of year, so would you like to go through that? Okay. So the seasonal offering, let's pull this up. Disney Wish offerings, Senses Spa, the Pumpkin Spice Relaxation Ritual. It runs for $189 and goes for 50 minutes. This is a seasonal full body massage with warm pumpkin spice aromatherapy oils designed to relax muscles and ease tension. That one sounds like a good one. We also have the Ocean Breeze Swedish massage that runs for $169, also 50 minutes. A classic Swedish massage using light to medium pressure and refreshing oil-scented oil blend. Like pumpkin spice better. Okay. Let's see what else. We also have a couples retreat massage that goes for $339 for 50 minutes, side-by-side massage experience in private couple suite, which is nice that you two could be together in a room. You could also have the option of adding on aromatherapy for that as well. So yes, technically we could do the pumpkin spice for both of you, and it would be cheaper. Maybe? Okay. We also have the Radiant Glow Facial running for $149, 50 minutes. A hydrating facial treatment perfect for post-sun skin, leaving you with a natural radiant glow. Okay, no, that's totally fine. Sea Salt Glow Body Scrub, $139 for 45 minutes. Exfoliating treatment with sea salt essential oils for soft, refreshed skin. No. Okay. And then the last service that they provide is Magic Mani and Pedi, $129, and it takes 60 minutes. Classic Mani Pedi with touch of Disney sparkle, perfect before a night of Halloween parties. You'd like that. Okay. The Magic Manicure and Pedicure. Oh, I forgot to mention there are some add-ons. You could do a hot stone enhancement for $30, or as I said, the aromatherapy boost where you could pick your own essential oils for $25. Okay, so we're thinking of doing the couples massage, but doing it as the pumpkin spice relaxation ritual. Absolutely. And then does your partner also want a mani-pedi? Why not? Yeah, absolutely. Are you gonna do them Halloween themed? Like you could have like a little Mickey ghost or something. Or Mickey pumpkin. I go crazy for Mickey pumpkins. As you can see. Oh, now I'm very excited for you. That all sounds very good. Alright, everything is set. You're officially booked for your first ever Disney cruise, Halloween on the high seas. I'm so excited for you. You're going to enjoy the decorations, the characters that are in their costume, and all the special shows. It's absolutely pure magic. Now, it was so good to meet you. I'll go ahead and send you a confirmation now. If you need anything else, I'll be right here. I'll just quickly read over it just to make sure everything sounds right, okay? Halloween on the high seas. Guest name. Sailing dates. October 22nd through the 27th. Ship is the Disney Wish. Stateroom. Deluxe veranda with ocean view. Dining, second seating, absolutely. Onboard activities that are booked, pumpkin tree, lighting ceremony, Mickey's masquerade party, trick-or-treating around the ship, Legends of Nassau ghost tour, and our spa appointments for the mini magic mani-pedi and the pumpkin spice relaxation ritual. You're all set. I would send that over to your email. Also, go ahead and just send it to your partner's email as well. I just know this is going to be the most magical and cozy Halloween adventure. Now, I can't wait to hear about it because you're definitely going to come back to me and book another one, right? I knew it. Thank you for booking with me. No, really. And don't forget your costume. Start brainstorming. I do have one little surprise before you go. This is the Hatbox Ghost, exclusive to the Haunted Mansion parlor on the Disney Treasure. While the Disney Wish doesn't have the Haunted Mansion themed bar, you'll find spooky Halloween cocktails and themed treats in the onboard lounges. But you at least get to take this little guy home.